Hollywood romances often bloom under the bright lights of film sets, but when the cameras stop rolling and relationships end, the show must still go on. Some celebrity couples have found themselves in the awkward position of having to continue working together after calling it quits, navigating heartbreak while staying professional. Whether starring in long-running series or major movie franchises, these actors manage to power through the emotional tension for the sake of their careers and the fans.
Never left at all.
Chase Stokes and Madelyn Cline, Outer Banks. Their off-screen chemistry was as electric as their on-screen love story. Chase Stokes and Madelyn Cline, who played John B. and Sarah Cameron on Netflix's Outer Banks, started dating in real life in 2020. But just as fans fell in love with their romance, it ended in 2021. Still, with a hit show in progress, the former couple had to continue filming intimate scenes together. Both actors emphasized their shared professionalism and deep respect for each other, proving that even in the wake of personal heartbreak, the show truly must go on. Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse, Riverdale. They were the golden couple of Riverdale, both on and off screen. Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse's real-life romance added an extra spark to their portrayal of Betty and Jughead. But after dating for nearly 3 years, they parted ways in 2020. Despite the split, they continued to film romantic scenes for the CW series. In interviews, both spoke candidly about the difficulties of working together post-breakup, but also praised each other's talents and professionalism. Their ability to stay focused on the work helped maintain the integrity of the show. Amanda Seyfried and Dominic Cooper, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. When Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again hit theaters in 2018, fans couldn't help but wonder how Amanda Seyfried and Dominic Cooper felt about reuniting. The two dated for several years after meeting on the set of the original Mamma Mia in 2008. By the time the sequel rolled around, their relationship had long ended. Still, they reprised their roles as Sophie and Sky, a couple very much in love. Seyfried later admitted it was a little awkward, but both actors handled the situation with maturity and grace. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder, The Vampire Diaries. Their chemistry on The Vampire Diaries was undeniable, and not just because of great acting. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder's real-life romance added extra heat to their scenes as Elena and Damon. But in 2013, the couple split, even as their characters' love story was far from over. Remarkably, their professionalism remained intact. In 2014, they even won the People's Choice Award for Best Chemistry, proving that personal breakups don't have to break the magic on screen. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony, Que Viva, The Chosen. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony's marriage might have ended in 2011, but their creative collaboration didn't. The former couple launched the reality competition show Que Viva, The Chosen in 2012, and even recorded a Spanish-language album together in 2016. Despite their split, they maintained a strong friendship and mutual respect, especially for the sake of their children. Their ability to turn a personal ending into a professional partnership remains one of the most graceful post-breakup stories in Hollywood. Blake Lively and Penn Badgley, Gossip Girl. In the world of Gossip Girl, Serena and Dan were a will-they-won't-they couple that captivated fans. Off-screen, Blake Lively and Penn Badgley were a couple from 2007 to 2010. But when their real-life romance ended, the show had to go on, literally. They continued filming the series until its 2012 finale, including scenes where their characters got married. What's more impressive, the producers didn't even know they had broken up until long after. That level of discretion and professionalism kept their performances seamless and drama-free. Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki, The Big Bang Theory. While playing the adorable couple Penny and Leonard on The Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki secretly dated in real life from 2007 to 2009. Even after their breakup, the duo continued working together for 10 more seasons, maintaining an incredibly close friendship. Cuoco has often spoken about how grateful she was for Galecki's support post-breakup. Their dynamic stayed strong all the way through the series finale in 2019, proving that exes can still make brilliant co-stars. Rachel Bilson and Adam Brody, The OC. In the early 2000s, Rachel Bilson and Adam Brody were one of TV's favorite couples, both in The OC and in real life. But by the time the show ended in 2007, their romance had also run its course. Still, their characters remained central to the story, requiring the two to keep working together even after their split. They navigated their final season with grace, earning praise for their performances and for keeping personal matters separate from professional responsibilities. Florence Pugh and Zach Braff, a good person. Florence Pugh and Zach Braff's relationship ended quietly in 2022, after several years together. But their creative work didn't stop. Braff had written and directed A Good Person specifically for Pugh, and despite the breakup, she remained committed to the project. The film, a touching drama about grief and recovery, was emotionally intense, but both Pugh and Braff spoke openly about how their mutual respect made the collaboration meaningful, if bittersweet. It was a rare case of art born from heartbreak, handled with elegance. Joey King and Jacob Elordi, The Kissing Booth 2. Teen rom-com fans fell head over heels for Joey King and Jacob Elordi when The Kissing Booth dropped on Netflix in 2018. The couple's real-life relationship sparked around the same time, but ended before filming began on the sequel. Still, King and Elordi returned for The Kissing Booth 2 and 3, playing a couple navigating love and long distance. King later admitted that filming romantic scenes with her ex was not easy, but emphasized the importance of separating work from personal feelings.